Hello there and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can transform your life no matter where you're starting from. You know, the most awesome thing about life is the fact that everybody or anybody can turn around whatever direction they're going. If you found yourself on the wrong path, on the wrong direction for so long, it doesn't matter how far gone you are. You can always make a U-turn and then face the direction that you need to go. But before you can do this, you need to have a firm resolve in your heart, in your mind, in everything, in your entire being, that you're tired of where you have been. This is something that I had to do. I had to get to a point where I decided that I wanted a change. It wasn't as if nothing was happening well for me. I did have a few things I was doing, projects I had, but the problem was continuity. I wasn't finding myself progressing. Rather, I would jump from one project to the other, and then it got to a point where I spent so much money. I actually spent a couple of millions to set up a business. I started one that was still on its way of growth. I found myself doing something else. I put a lot of money into it. This wasn't the kind of person I thought I was. For me as a person, I thought I really knew how to handle businesses and all that, but it got to a point after the last time I lost a lot of money. I made up my mind that that was the last time I was going to be in that situation, so it was that decision that changed things for me, because I began to seek clarity for what exactly it was I wanted to do, but if I didn't make that resolve, I wouldn't have changed, my direction. So the first thing you need to do is to have a firm resolve. Without a decision that you want to change your situation, is going to be very difficult for you to get to the other side or to get to where you want to go. So the first thing you have to start with is the resolve. And then this is what I tell people: no resolve, no evolve. So no resolve, no evolution. So start with the resolve. And the next thing you need to do is to decide on what you want to be, decide on where you want to go. You might need help with this because if you've always been on a certain path and you've not had maybe direction or knew what to do, it may be difficult to just decide, but you might need some help. You might need some time to take some time, sit back and reflect on what you were doing before. How did it connect with you as a person? In what way were you dissatisfied? And then that might begin to shape for you what you should be doing. So you need to decide on what you want to do next, where you want to go, what are the obstacles standing in the way. Most of the time, you might require the help of somebody who is already doing what you're doing, or somebody who has knowledge on matters relating to this. So you must decide where you want to go and how do you get there. The next thing you need to do is to start acting. It's better for you to start acting from what you learn than get back into that situation, that status quo or that situation of idleness or not doing what you want to do. Start acting. Begin to take baby steps, little steps, that take you in the direction. It's better to start with the little knowledge you have acquired from deciding what you want to do. You start making steps towards your goal. Of course, you would want to be cautious because you do not want to fall into the wrong direction. But if you were able to get enough clarity from the decision as step on what you wanted to do, you should be able to start running, with the little things you do, and begin to celebrate the little successes you make. You would build a lot of momentum when you start. So make sure you're doing something, and then of course start building momentum. On my Facebook group, I usually celebrate. I've selected Friday as celebration day. So you take that day to celebrate what you have done during the week. I'm usually so grateful for every little step, every action I make, no matter how little it is. I celebrate it. So begin to build momentum from your initial wins. Find out what was it that you did. Continue to connect with what you did to be able to make those little achievements. And then after that, identify people who can help you. Make sure you join a group of people who share similar who have shared similar experiences with you. Join a group of people who are doing what you're doing. These are people who are going to help you. These are your supporters. These are people who are going to check up on you to find out if you're sticking to your plan. These are a group of people who recognize and understand, that who connect with you, who understand the same things you're going to. So make sure you belong to a group of people who can support you, and then make sure you are celebrating your winnings as they occur. Continue to celebrate, and then persevere. Stick in there, stand in there, focus, continue to focus on what it is you're doing, and then finally, teach others. Make sure somebody else is learning. The sooner you start to teach others on what you're learning, the better it is for you, because you begin to grow, you begin to you have people who are looking up to you, and then you become better. So I hope you really you got a lot of lessons from this video. I would like you to give me a thumbs up, and then also please let somebody else know about this video, and you do have a wonderful day. Thank you.